voice and my voice back with another video, and today we are doing a WWE Raw recap where we talk about the Raw matches and what happened on Raw. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Yay.
So the first match that happened on Raw, it was Asuka, Mandy Rose, and Dana versus Charlotte and Nia and Shayna. So what did you think about that match?
So it was Asuka, Charlotte.
No, it was Asuka, Mandy Rose, and Dana versus Charlotte and Nia and Shayna. So what did you think about that match?
Well, I honestly don't like Shayna and Nia. Let's just say that off the top.
They're funny though. They're funny.
They're good. They're a good team. Well, they're funny to you. In all honesty, yes, Nia is
hilarious. She is
hilarious. Yes. But I really honestly didn't feel as though Asuka, Mandy, and Dana had a chance because number one, they haven't wrestled together, so they don't really know each other well enough, and Mandy and Dana haven't really clicked, in my opinion, to the point where they're not like Mandy and her partner used to be. Mandy's Sonya. They had because they're best friends, so they had chemistry. Whereas I feel like Dana and Mandy are still learning each other.
But I feel like Naomi and Lana has that chemistry.
Well, yeah, they do. I can honestly say they do, and they work
really well.
Yeah, they work
with each
really
other.
well with each other, and they've been working at it. Lana's been trying her best, or whatever. But as far as the match goes, I honestly didn't feel like they had a chance. So, sorry, I didn't feel like they had a chance, honestly.
Yeah. Well, they end up winning that match. Asuka, Dana, and Mandy won because Asuka kicked Shayna in the face and she lost with one kick to the face. I was pretty shocked. I was disappointed that Shayna lost by one kick. Push Shayna Baszler in 2022, 2021, please, because Shayna Baszler deserves more than that. Okay. So what do you think?
It was to me, like you said, one kick and she was down.
Right.
But that was that the match that Alexa Bliss was out there?
Oh yes, let's talk. I forgot about Alexa Bliss.
See,
Alexa Bliss and Lily. Bliss and Lily.
And I think that had a lot to do with what was going on with Shayna. Mm-hmm. So,
but we think Alexa Bliss is going after Charlotte though. As what it looks like now, it looks like she's going after Charlotte.
We don't know what Alexa Bliss really gonna do though, because Alexa Bliss is
she can go after Nia.
Anybody.
Yep.
She can go after anybody. I mean, ideally, Charlotte would be the person to go after.
Yup.
But with her character and the craziness of her character, nobody's safe.
Nope.
Nobody's safe.
She said, it was so funny, she said she apologized for interrupting, but she said Lily is not. So Lily's not sorry apparently.
Lily's not sorry about nothing. She'll do what she want to do.
Next segment, it was a segment, not a match. It was Riddle backstage with the New Day, and they were making fun of Randy Orton because he got the tomatoes by Elias and Jackson Riker. So yeah, what do you think about that? I don't think it was very smart.
No, it wasn't, and they paid for it in the end because Randy.
We'll talk about that later. Yeah, they did pay for it though.
So my whole thing, as far as the tomatoes go, it was an accident. But the fact that they was making fun of it after it happened.
You don't make fun of the legend killer. No. I'm just saying.
No. That wasn't a good idea. For either one of them. And even though Matt Riddle is kind of, he's special. He honestly didn't mean any harm. I don't think. He just was having conversation. But that wasn't the conversation.
Riddle's like my favorite wrestler on Raw right now. Like, he's hilarious.
Yeah, he's your favorite?
Yes.
On Raw right now?
Well, I mean, like, I'd say for tag team, RKO Bro all the way.
Okay.
But yeah, he's funny. Like, Yeah.
Okay, my favorite on Raw right now is probably Lashley, but you know.
Yeah, everyone knows. I would say he is my favorite because I like Drew and I like Braun, but they're not my favorite. I mean, I would say Riddle is my favorite because his character. I mean, he's good in the ring. He's good in the ring.
He's funny, yeah, and he's good. He does a good job. People underestimate him.
Yeah.
Because he has skills, and he's been doing it for a long time. I mean, he's former UFC, I believe, right?
Yeah, he used to be in
so
UFC.
He's really underestimated, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Right. I love his persona, though. It's
me too,
bro. I love it. It's so cool.
So next segment, it was MVP approaches Braun Strowman. So he went backstage trying to get Braun Strowman to, join with Bobby Lashley to attack Drew because Drew was going against Bobby Lashley later on the night.
It was a smart move, smart tactic, but at the end of the day, it didn't work out because Braun don't like neither one of them. He ain't on nobody's team. Every man for himself, okay? I don't like you. I don't like you. So, and I want to whoop you, and I want to whoop you. Both of y'all gonna get these hands. That's pretty much his mentality. So, yeah. I don't care who get these hands.
Someone gonna get them.
But everybody's getting these hands. You get in the ring with me, you're getting these hands. And you're keeping me from my Universal or my WWE Championship. So, I want to be a champion again. You're getting these hands. That's pretty much how he feels.
Well said. So, next match, it was Jeff Hardy versus Jinder Mahal with his new bodyguards. What's with people getting giant men as their bodyguards these days?
I mean, in general, you a big man yourself. So it's like, you already big yourself. So what you need 2 goons for? I mean, did you really need the goons? I mean, you got rid of the 2 little people and then got 2 big people. I guess
he upgraded. He leveled up.
He leveled up. That's what it was. He leveled up. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. And to me, I think they're gonna be a talent all by themselves anyway, as well. I think
they're gonna be dominant.
Yeah,
if they like all team together, they're gonna be dominant.
Dominant. Wow. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome if they go that route. Now we don't know what WWE has in mind, but it would be
cool if they went
that route because there's nothing like a dominant team to come in and wreak havoc. And
I would like to see them too go up against AJ and Omos. That'd be cool. That'd be sick.
That'd be nice.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
Well, I want to talk about Jeff Hardy because he's a legend.
He is. He's definitely one of my favorites, if I must add.
Appreciate how he's getting treated on Raw. He's a former WWE champion, 2-time World Heavyweight champion. He should be main eventing Raw. I mean, he should be in good matches. He should be winning his matches. He shouldn't be on main event, which go check out main event on Hulu. I mean, it's really good. I'm liking everything about Ricochet and Mustafa Ali on main event. Those are good matches.
Those are great matches. I mean, I'm glad we discovered that because I've been like, where's Ricochet? And then you told me that, well, we got to watch main event. And I'm like, main event?
What is main event?
What is main event? And we discovered this wonderful show, what have you, which they have wonderful matches that happen prior to Raw or whatever.
But it doesn't come out until Thursday.
And the thing about these matches should be on Raw.
They should be on Raw.
Because they be awesome. I'm like, what is going on?
Sometimes I say these 2 matches are better than the whole Raw in itself.
Wait. Shoot, just throwing a little shade. I think that's just throwing a little shade.
I'm not a Raw person. If y'all know me, if y'all know Young Boys, I'm a blue guy. I like SmackDown, okay? The blue brand is where it's at. The blue brand is where it's at. If y'all watched our draft videos from the very beginning of our channel,
I'm Team Raw.
He's Team SmackDown.
So,
always have been, always will be. I will not switch to Raw. I will not double cross SmackDown at any time and point, okay?
Yeah.
SmackDown for life.
Like you saying, you wanted me to say that SmackDown is the
A show.
The A show.
It's
but
the A show. It is.
I'll never say that. Right now, honestly, SmackDown is doing its thing.
Thank you.
It is doing its thing. SmackDown is holding it down because everything on SmackDown, I'm like glued to the tube. Glued to the tube, you know.
I'm glued to the tube for Raw too. I like Raw, but I feel like those
more can be done.
More can be done on Raw.
If
like I feel like the storyline with Roman Reigns on SmackDown. We're gonna talk about SmackDown in another video and the recap on this week's SmackDown. Right now it's Raw.
Let's focus on
I feel like the Raw storylines, you know, they're good.
They could use a little work.
Yeah, they could use a little work, and I like how, you know, Drew and Bobby Lashley and Braun Strowman rivalry.
I love that. Yeah.
That's a good rivalry.
That's a great
and I'm
rivalry.
excited for Backlash.
I am too.
So,
my whole thing with Raw, I feel like they have some superstars that they can definitely take advantage of and use and bring to light. They don't have to just focus on these same storylines, but add more, because it is a 3-hour show, so there's room to add a lot more content or what have you in the show and bring it to life and be able to really compete with SmackDown. Because right now,
I feel like the one that doesn't get really appreciated a lot is like Ricochet.
yeah,
Ali is amazing as well.
yeah,
And I feel like Angel Garza has a potential.
Yeah.
He's really good too.
Yeah.
And Drew Gulak, you know. I mean, where's our 24/7 champion? Like,
yes.
where's our truth?
Where is the truth?
Bring back Truth, please. Bring back Truth. He's amazing. He was funny.
He is.
Everybody loves our truth. If you don't
I
love
love
our
him.
truth,
Yeah.
then you are
Something's wrong with you.
Something's wrong with you if you don't like our truth. Not wrong with you, but you just need to, you know, check out Truth and you just see why everyone likes our truth.
Amazing. Yes. He's awesome. He's very funny.
Very funny. So
Yes.
the next match is Orton, Riddle, and the New Day versus Elias Striker and AJ Styles and Omos.
And I love, like you said, Orton and Riddle right now. It's like that serious
Arcade
meets
bro.
goofy, you know.
And it's serious.
Because you never seen Orton and tagged up with someone like anybody
Riddle.
like Riddle.
You know, he's been tag team with, you know, Batista, Triple H, and Ric Flair. But those are some top-notch guys he's been team with. So he's not used to people like Riddle. But he
with Edge, Rated R, RKO.
Yeah, Rated
you
RKO. It's true. I forgot about him in Edge.
So, I mean,
but obviously he's being his
Teddy
partner.
Diablo.
Oh, yes. And Cody Rhodes, yes. He's being there like he's Riddle's tag team partner because obviously he sees potential in Riddle. And he knows that he can be a champion with him.
Yeah.
So
that's great. It's a great combination. It was unexpected. Never saw that coming. Especially after the whole Fiend situation, which I'm glad is over.
me too.
Must say.
I was
glad that is over.
I liked the storyline at first, but then it was getting old. It was like, it was good, like, don't get me wrong, but I was like ready for that. And you know when there's a rivalry, like, you're just ready for it to end. It's good, you're into it, but you just want it to end.
Yeah, I was about to say something, but kind of like I am on SmackDown, but we're not going to go there.
We're not going to talk about that yet.
But anyway.
Randy Orton and Riddle and the New Day end up picking up the victory. And, you know, we all know what happened as the end. Randy Orton RKO's the New Day.
Absolutely. They paid for that conversation they were having about the tomato.
Yup.
But, you know, I'm so glad to see that they're, like, again, more using other talent and not focusing so much on the New Day. Yeah, the New Day is there.
I feel like...
But I'm tired of the New Day being champion. I'm tired of the New Day.
You guys know I'm a New Day fan. And I'm not
a New Day fan at all.
I'm a New Day fan, but I just want other people to get opportunities. Like, I feel like Elias and Jackson Riker has much potential too.
Absolutely. You have so much talent on your roster. It's like, use your talent, use those individuals, put them to work. And basically let your, watch the ratings skyrocket.
Make them feel like they're needed.
Exactly.
Like not needed, but like make them feel important. Like they are the key to the show.
Yeah.
They're gonna help the show. You know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love new stories. I love when you see new people coming out and they're doing different things and new things.
Because everybody has different talents.
It makes it so exciting. Because I love Raw. I love WWE. Period. So it's like to see everybody, you know, being used and allowing them to showcase their talent and seeing what they can do in the ring. Because you have some awesome, talented folks on your roster. So it's like, utilize the talent. And even when it comes to bring out more of the women as well.
Yes.
Bring them out.
And
show them
don't
off.
make the women, you know, fight 3-minute matches.
2 and 3 minute matches.
Because those aren't like entertaining at all. I mean,
it's over already? I just want to go get me some popcorn.
Right. Yeah. I feel like the women's, you know, since 2015, the women's evolution started, and they've been getting long matches, 10-minute matches, 15-minute matches, 20-minute matches, 30-minute matches. Charlotte and Sasha Banks had a 30-minute Iron Man women match. So, where did that go? It's like, same thing with SmackDown. SmackDown has a little longer matches for the women, but it's like Raw has the 3-minute matches. And you guys need to bring back those 8-minute, 10-minute matches.
Yeah. And I like when they have people come out and interfere in the matches as well. Like, all of a sudden, somebody come out and there's
and start a new rivalry.
Yes, I love that.
I also think they should do cameo appearances with legends.
Yes.
Like Shawn Michaels. I like what they did with Triple H earlier this year when Triple H came back and had like a brawl with Randy Orton.
Yes.
That was like good.
Yes, I love that.
They don't have to wrestle, but just make
cameo appearances.
And I would even like if they brought legends back to run the show.
Yeah.
Run Raw or run SmackDown for the night. You know?
For the night, exactly.
Like they used to do with the celebrities.
They used to, yes.
In 2008, 2009.
It's so exciting to see new people come. And I know because of the pandemic, it's hard or what have you. But I'm just so excited to see, you know, what can happen and what can come. And that's what this show is all about. We're just talking about what we want to see, wish to see, and hope to see, you know. Of course, I'm recapping what has happened on the show.
So next match is Humberto Carrillo and Sheamus, which is another person that has a lot of potential. Humberto Carrillo, and he went against Sheamus, and it was like really a hard hitting match. It was.
I like to see. I'm loving the fact that we're seeing Sheamus defend his title, and he is a champion. Yeah. I like the fact that he is a champion, and that he is defending his title, or what have you. He's showing that he is, you know, something to be concerned about because he has a roughness about him, a strong, dominant. Yes. He's a strong, dominant character in the ring. So I'm just loving everything about that.
I just love his persona too.
Yes. So it's just I like that storyline as well. It's great.
This match ended up ending in a disqualification because Humberto Carrillo ended up doing a Tonkonhilo to Sheamus, and he landed on I think Sheamus landed on him, or he landed on Sheamus, and they were hurt. So the ref counted them out. So the next match, it was Shelton Benjamin versus Cedric Alexander.
That match, first of all, broke my heart.
It broke your heart.
It broke my heart because, of course, it's the reality of my hurt business breaking up. You know, I love the hurt business. Let me just say, I was heartbroken when they broke up. However, Cedric Alexander was very disrespectful to Shelton Benjamin, because recognize that Shelton Benjamin is a legend. Let's be clear. Regardless of what anybody thinks, Shelton Benjamin is a legend.
One thing I said this week, I said Cedric was probably watching Shelton Benjamin as a kid and looking up to him. So I mean,
so how you gonna become disrespectful?
Yeah, you know.
But guess what?
Shelton Benjamin whooped him.
Shelton Benjamin did what he needed to do and showed him who really is the top dog. Because Cedric, you could do all these flips and stunts and all of this, that, and other, but all that matters is who actually won the match, which was Shelton Benjamin. He gave you the opportunity to be quiet. And hopefully you learn that lesson. To be quiet going forward.
It's all about the Benjamins.
Absolutely. Because he's... that's a legend. Recognize. Please recognize. Please believe it.
Next match was Damian Priest versus John Morrison. If Damian Priest won, he would pick the stipulation to the match at WrestleMania Backlash. If John Morrison won, he'll pick the match for The Miz. You know, they'll both pick the stipulation for the match.
Well, see, I am a Miz and Morrison fan.
Hey, hey, ho, ho.
And this whole situation with Damian Priest, you know, I know it started back with WrestleMania and Bad Bunny and all that good stuff. So, my issue with Damian Priest, John Morrison, or what have you, I just feel like John Morrison to me is a legend. I'm sorry.
He is. And Miz too.
Yeah. Damian Priest, he's a newbie, you know, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah. Even though he ended up getting the victory because he picked the stipulation, his stipulation is a lumberjack match.
Which is going to keep The Miz from running
away. Because, you know, we all know The Miz is a runner.
Yeah, he's a runner.
But he's a legend at the same time. This man is a two-time WWE champion, though.
Yeah. He's paid his dues now. He made
the Intercontinental Championship famous, in my opinion.
And he's trying. Yeah.
No disrespect. I know Pat Patterson's the first ever. But just as many times he's held it. Same as Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, absolutely.
Them two held it the most.
I love Dolph. Yes. And absolutely. And him with that Intercontinental Championship was everything. When he carried that belt, he did carry it with such pride. And he did make it famous as well. So he's the A-lister. He's awesome, or what have you. I'm looking forward to that. But like I said, John Morrison, I honestly feel as though he could have won that match. He could have won it. But
next match was Asuka in her second match against Rhea Ripley.
And that was shocking to have her fight again. But the first match, she really didn't, do too much. So
yeah, it wasn't really challenging
right.
like her match with Rhea Ripley.
And then, of course, here we go with
Charlotte
coming out.
Yep.
Even though she wasn't...
I'm just here to watch.
She wasn't in gear, but she was a distraction. She proved to be a distraction.
Yeah.
So...
Rhea Ripley ended up getting the victory against Asuka.
Yeah. Rhea Ripley is a dominant force.
She is.
I actually
am ready
like
for the
her.
match. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Ready for the match.
I actually like her. I really feel as though she brings something new to the table. And she basically letting them know, look, you guys may be been running this division or running this show or what have you, but I'm here now.
I'm here now to show my brutality.
And I'm here to stay. And I'm giving you all a run for your money. I can compete against you all, and I can beat you all. So, yeah, she's a great WWE champion. I was happy when she won the belt, actually.
Me too. Last match of the night, Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Lashley. Now, this was a good match, I would say. Braun...
They always have good matches, though.
Drew and Bobby, always. I'd like to see them more fight. I like to see them fight more, I should say. But Braun ended up coming out. He ended up saying a few cuss words. But it's all right. He said something. But to MVP. And he literally ran Bobby Lashley through the barricade. And, yeah. Disqualification.
Yeah. Interrupted. Disqualification. It's just... That right there, those are three powerhouses.
That's going to be... I hope that's the main event of WrestleMania Backlash.
I hope so, too. Because that's going to be an amazing match. They're going to give us a run for our money. I'm ready for that one.
Yes.
I'm ready for that. But Bobby Lashley all the way.
Yes. I'm going for Bobby,
for Bobby.
Well, that was our Raw recap. Let us know if you want to see this more. We'll try to do this often. Every Monday and every SmackDown. We'll do this, and we'll do a Raw recap. This was our podcast. This is Young Voice, and this is
Mama Voice.
And we will see you in the next recap video. Our SmackDown recap video is coming soon, so look out for that, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.